this is Victor. I'm here with a new video, and this time I'm going to talk about the topic of the week, that is hobby shaming or painting miniatures that I did not paint yet, or what is pending to be painted. So I will start with, I have a lot of things with my Stormcast Eternals. Here I have some Stormcast Eternals here to be painted. This was from a very good deal on eBay that I could not resist, and I even have two of these from White Dwarf that I just get for €1. I have a lot of beads that but this is not just these units of Stormcast Eternals that are going to be increased with these two more that I have there. And I also have this guy here pending to be painted. So this is some things that I would like to do this year, but all depend on how it's going my work. And then I also have here somewhere a relictor that I will I'm thinking if I will convert the relictor into Celestan, Lord Celestan, or maybe I will use, because it's a relictor that I have without the banner, or maybe I will use an old banner to the other banner from the Heraldor, I think, or the banner from the other guy. To make another hero. So this is what I have here, and now we go to other things. I could not resist to buy the Silver Tower, so I also have all this, and this is going to be my project, my next big project for this summer. I want to paint them during the month of July, August. July is not going to be very productive because I will be out for holidays, so let's see if in August I can paint at least a big portion of that. I have to do two things that I just have on the table, but these things that I want to paint, so more miniatures here to be painted. This is my cupboard of the shame, where I have a lot of miniatures to be painted, so let's make a look what is inside. First of all, I have a lot of minis, right? Sorry, the light here is not very good, but these are, as you can see, epic 40k. I have a lot of them. I wanted to start a game of an army of orcs, but I never succeed because I didn't find people to play with. Okay, so you see here I have some, and I also have this. I have undead from Warmaster. I don't know what to do. Maybe I need to sell them in eBay because I don't know anyone that is playing these games today, to be fair. And then I have here one Benblade. This is a Benblade that I purchased long time ago, very cheap, and it's here waiting to be painted. This box is empty. I have just some plastic parts of. Sorry that the light here is really poor, but you see, miniatures. I have here miniatures of Epic and Warmaster. On the other side, some of these boxes are empty, but I have some chaos things. This guy that I also have. Well, I have it for a long time. I have some chaos, not too much, to be fair. I painted a big portion of that, but I still have some chaos miniatures to be painted. Okay, and here, even still with the stretch wrap film, I need to paint this guy, really. This is one of the most important guys to be painted. Is one of the most interesting. Is the Molfen or Forgefin for Warhammer 40k. Let me just with one hand, it's difficult to. Okay, so you see here. So this was the stretch wrap film. I want to really paint the guy. And I have also a unit of plague bears that I won from a contest, and some miscellaneous. I have enough here to paint a unit of Thousand Sons and enough to paint a unit of Emperor's Children. So here we have. Here I have my beads for Bretonia and Dogs of War, and I have also something. So I have this reliquary that I just bought to my friend. I have a box, a battalion box waiting to be painted, and then here I have some interesting things to paint for my Dogs of War. some miscellaneous things. So you see I have some Reaper miniatures, I have some quite interesting miniatures, something different that I would like to paint to see what they look like. Just to show some, I will not show off everything. So here you see more miscellaneous things, and this is a thing that I want to paint but I never find the time to paint. Let me see, sorry for the movement of the camera. So you see here I have one white dwarf from a subscription. I really want to paint this guy. I think he's going to be a good leader for my Dogs of War, but I never had time to paint that. So, and yes, I have this, that is a Gondor trebuchet to transform into, to convert into, what's called this, Bretonnian trebuchet. Okay, so some miscellaneous things, and then, yeah, I have also this guy, very old one, right? Let's go to the other side. The other side is where I have more shame, and is where I have, let's see if I can close this. I have my Space Marines. These are things I really want to expand my Space Marines, and I have a lot of things here to be painted. I have these tanks. Okay, these are the previous version. I'm doing that because I may also use the previous versions for the Razorbacks. Okay, I need to repaint this guy, of course. I will not use the Ultramarines look with one hand, and then I have here enough to paint a company. So I have enough stuff here, miscellaneous bits. Let me show you on the other side. It's going to be easier. No, of course, when you remove something. So here, and all this, you see, I have bits. I have here enough to paint some squads. So I have a lot of stuff. I would say Space Marines is the really my shame. I have a lot. I want to expand my Space Marines. I have a lot of things there of the Space Marines, and it's mainly because I want to really make a company. But yeah, I start too many projects at the same time. What I have here, I have still, of course, this have to happen. The Bloodbone ready to be prime. I don't glue them on the bases, but here we have all the Bloodbone. To be fair, yeah, this is, I have better progress than I was expecting. This was just for bits, but I still have a lot of bits here, and I'm thinking if I will do a monster or diamond prince using this thing, the old, very old version of the zombie dragon. And then what else I have? I have the Dark Vengeance, but the Dark Vengeance, it's almost empty. So here I'm quite happy, sorry. But I only have mainly the characters to be painted. I paint all the units, now I have to paint the characters that come here, and this was of course the special one where I have the chaplain. Okay, so I need to paint these characters, but this is a box that I already paint. And this box of demons here is empty. I paint them all, I just keep the box because I have some bits inside, but I really paint the box. I have my Skaven collection, things pending to be painted. I still have a lot of things here, a lot of rats to be painted here. I paint portion of that, but I have a lot. Let me open. Inside I have a lot of bits. Most of them are used, but I have some other interesting things. So I have giant rats here. I put some of my, I have some of these, but I don't think I have enough to make a unit. This is what I did not paint them. I just find them very cheap in eBay, and sometimes I may buy some opportunities. But mainly are bits. I think I still have here to paint the rat ogres, and maybe that's all, because I paint the warriors. So it's quite, there is a lot of bits, but I use a lot of them, so I'm quite happy. This is quite a good progress here. This is already painted. I still have the vampire parts because I did a terror haste from there. I'm not sure what I want to do with that now. I have this guy, the old version of the Snake Assassin. Then I have here something very special. and I don't know what to do with this guy. I have the all Vermin Lord. Here we have. So if you have idea how I can use this guy, it will be very welcome, because I really don't know how to use this guy. It's too dwarf compared to the new Vermin Lord, so I don't know. Let me know how do you think how I can this to withstand in front of the other ones. And here I have something that Game Watchers put in the market, and is a Plague Lord on Norglit. Let me show. Though there is not rules now for this guy, this is a guy that is riding a giant rat. You see here is a big plague monk riding a giant rat. Here we have the tail of the giant rat. Let me see if we can see something from the other side. We have the rules for that, I think, in 9th Age, but not in Age of Sigmar. So really wondering what to use with this guy. Maybe I paint it in a square basis. I'll do it like this, and it's going to be my only cavalry unit guy for the Skavens. Looking at this, I have I want to paint this as what's called the furnace. I have here some I pay €1 for that, and this I want to paint. I want to do the necromancer that is here from the course chart, and then I have some other miscellaneous things, but not, this box is empty indeed. And I have another all screaming bell. So I want was defectuous and was giving me for free. So I want to know what to do with that. Maybe it's good. You can do conversion with the all screaming bell and this guy. Put this guy on top of the screaming bell and make like I don't know, a type of monster. And we are going almost to finish. These boxes are almost all empty, but here I have some pending projects. I have the Vesperos Vendetta. I have a librarian there that I want to paint. These are projects that I start setting up, and some other miscellaneous bits. And at the end I have the Horus Heresy, and this may be the most shaming thing. I want to paint this box, but yeah, Games Workshop is throwing so many projects to me. Well, they are not throwing to me, but I find so many interesting projects that I never find the time to paint my Alpha Legion. But this is something that I really want to do. Maybe after the Silver Tower, this is the project I will work with. So here we have a lot of things. I paint a lot of them. I try to limit my let me just keep this. A lot of things still pending to be painted, and of course I have this thing, and I have also the miniatures of this to be painted. So I only paint from there the dwarf, the dwarf and the elf. To finalize, this is what is on my painting table now. Still finishing now this cultist. I will do the Sisters of Battle, and then I have my first miniature of Silver Tower on my table. This is what I have, but you know, I think I have much more painted. And not the other thing I have pending is terrain. I need to paint this gate, and I have a lot of different terrain here that it needs some more love. Too many projects and not enough time to paint all what I want. I try to paint as much as I can, but still every week I find some new interesting miniatures. So what I try to do today is I'm really limiting myself. I go to eBay, I explore in eBay, but at the end I say, okay, no, don't buy anymore. You have enough on your painting table and queuing to own your painting table, that you don't need to buy more miniatures. The problem is, yeah, then you find things like Silver Tower, or the what's called this, the one from the 30 I forgot the Horus Heresy game, and you find these games and I really enjoy these miniatures, and I cannot resist myself, and I need to buy these games. And most likely will happen with some other games that I have seen that are appearing. They are more small miniature count, but really, yeah, always I find new interesting things from this workshop, and this makes me sometimes too just archive some old projects and let them wait until I have a better opportunity. So this is one of my my things I want to paint, to start finishing to paint the Dark Vengeance. I don't need to rush because I have enough armies. I always play with painted armies. This is a thing they have, and this is why now these guys are jumping in front of the queuing, because I want to play Silver Tower with painted miniatures and I want to paint them. So that's all. This is my shame in the hobby. This is all the things that I have pending. Is a lot of things still pending to be painted. I will try to limit my purchases, but I know myself and I know that I will keep purchasing more things and putting them in the queue to be painted. That's all for this video. Interesting topic. I had to show all what you have on your cupboard waiting to be painted. Yeah, that's all for now. Please leave your comment below. Let me know what do you think. And if you want to go to the original video from Vince Venturella, you can go to the link the link they put in the description below. That's all for now. Please leave your comment, like if you have liked it, subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to see some of these the tutorials on these miniatures that are in the queue. And if there is any miniature that I have showed to you and you would like to see painted, leave a comment below. I can try to put them in front of the queue of the painting job. So that's all for now. As usual, thanks a lot for watching and see you again later. Bye.